Show of hands, please. Who's sat in a yoga class where the teacher has talked about being grounded? And how many of you have sat in that very same yoga class and asked yourself, what the heck is grounding anyway? Just another yoga cliche, you sigh. Look, I know it's a word that might feel somewhat overused, meaningless, a bit of spiritual BS that yoga teachers throw into a class every so often to sound more yoga-y. But there's more substance to this wee word than you might think. As a yoga teacher myself, I use this word often. Sometimes it's a verb. I'll invite you to ground through your sit bones. And other times it's an adjective. I might encourage you to breathe deeply and feel more grounded with each exhale. To be grounded or to ground yourself in essence means staying connected to the present moment without getting caught up in the emotions or the cycle of thinking that can so easily take over. Feeling grounded, and perhaps more importantly, knowing when you're not grounded, is vital to your well-being, both physically and psychologically. No one ever said, I want to move down in the world. Our culture has propagated an idea that onwards and upwards is the only way. You're supposed to wake up, grow up, step up, show up, and transcend. But life demands balance. Think, what goes up must come down. Now, when I first started learning about yoga, I only knew practices that focused on liberating my energy in order to reach the ultimate goal of enlightenment. And it was only when I began my practice of yin yoga that the power of down became really clear to me. A tree grows in both directions. Its branches reach up to the sky, but its roots descend deep into the earth. A perfect example of yin and yang opposing forces at work. To live a healthy and happy existence, you need to have strong roots before you reach your metaphorical branches up to the sky. For many of us, life is lived up here in our heads, thinking far more than being. So much time and energy is poured into judging, worrying, rationalising and regretting that we've become so detached from the truth. The truth that we're all part of something much bigger than us. And no, I'm not talking about Facebook, even bigger. I spent a long time believing that the root, pardon the pun, of getting grounded came from being in control, when in fact, the opposite is true. The key doesn't lie in controlling yourself or those around you or even your circumstances. It lies in your ability to let things take their natural course. Stop trying to swim upstream and get comfortable with going with the flow. The more you try to control or resist a situation, the more physical stress and mental turbulence you create. Grounding or being grounded connects you to the present moment. We don't have to be present every single second of every single day, but when your mind is spiraling, this is a good place to start. It keeps your experience in the here and now, and in doing this creates a greater sense of ease in your mind and stability throughout your whole body. Now, the more you incorporate grounding practices into your day-to-day life, the greater sense of calm you can cultivate. It also helps you to manage your stress and it diverts your attention from overthinking. And this all allows you to feel more at home in your body. You learn to trust that you're supported, and it's through this feeling of connection you're more able to think, feel and express yourself in an authentic way. So most of us are unaware that we're ungrounded and we just keep pushing through each day oblivious. Excessive use of technology, living life in busy built up cities all contribute further to this sense of disconnection and ungroundedness. Now, you might be ungrounded if you experience any of these. It's also thought that having a desire for material things, being obsessed with your personal image and getting easily deceived are all traits of an ungrounded existence. Now, there are physical signs too, like inflammation, chronic pain, poor sleep, fatigue and exhaustion, circulation issues. Aristotle once said, in nature there is something marvellous. He's not wrong. The earth is thought to be like a giant battery with its own negative charge. Now, we humans are also electrical, with cells transmitting to the heart, the nervous system and the immune systems. The conductive contact of human body with the surface of the earth benefits both our physiology and our psychology. With around 90% of all chronic health conditions linked to excessive or persistent inflammation, grounding is one of the simplest ways to address that. I know, I hear you, it probably sounds a little bit like woo-woo nonsense, but a study published in the Journal of Inflammation Research reported that through grounding, mobile electrons from the earth make contact with your skin and enter your body, acting as natural antioxidants, protecting your cells, tissues and organs from oxidative stress. Cool, right? Kick off your shoes, do your own experiments with grounding. You can expect better sleep, elevated mood, and even improved heart health as just some of the rewards for wriggling your toes in the dirt. So how often should you ground yourself? Honestly, all the time. Including grounding practices in your day-to-day life is the way to become a more grounded person. Makes sense, right? Create a habit to renew the connection with yourself and the natural world around you every single day. And this ensures that you have the ability to handle even the tough emotions like anxiety, overwhelm, and loneliness. You know what's really cool about grounding? There are so many ways to do it. The key is finding what works best for you so that you can return to it again and again when you most need it. Now, grounding affords a mental shift, often so subtle you might not immediately recognise it. The effects are cumulative, so consistency is key. Save this video and try this quick grounding exercise the next time you feel anxious in your day. Step outside with bare feet, standing tall, reaching the crown of your head towards the sky, and start to pay attention to your body and your surroundings. Place one hand on your belly and one to the chest. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, releasing each breath with an audible sigh. What can you feel, hear, smell? Where do you notice resistance? What thoughts are bubbling up for you right now? You only need 30 seconds to a minute of shaking to transform stress and tension into vital energy. You might wriggle your toes and sway or rock gently to bring your awareness to land here in the present moment. Begin to bounce on the heels and let that vibration travel up through the legs to the torso, down through the arms and the hands, and all the way up through the head and neck. The idea is to let go and move wherever your body leads you. Stay soft, consciously relaxing your body with each exhale, allowing momentum to move you rather than muscular effort. Make the movement your own, shifting position and enjoying the sense of freedom that comes with such a movement. Don't hold your breath and don't hold back. Yep, you might feel a bit silly when you first start doing this, but you'll soon begin to enjoy the movement so much you won't care how you look. Now come to pause once more and notice the shift in your energy. Repeat this often throughout the day, stepping outside wherever possible.